right, we cut across to some breaking news coming in. Scary cloudburst that has been reported in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda. Cutting across to Mir Farid joining us on the phone line as we stay with these pictures. Mir, the situation looks really bad. Mir Farid, are you able to hear me? What more can you tell us on what is happening on the ground? All right, given the situation there, it is apparent that the network is fluctuating and difficult for Mir Farid to be able to establish that connection. We'll try and fix the line. In the meanwhile, we stay with those pictures. It is certainly not looking good for the locals. A scary cloudburst that has been reported in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda. Those are the pictures on your screens of the floods that triggered this massive cloudburst. There you see several low-lying areas that are completely submerged under the water, and the current that is literally taking away with it whatever comes in front of it. Several areas, villages that have been washed away, and many of them who have also been asked to evacuate. There you see the weather conditions that are certainly not adding and making it rather difficult when it comes to the rescue operations. Heavy rains that triggered this cloudburst in Doda in Jammu and Kashmir, and we are yet to know whether any casualties have been reported so far, but certainly for a fact that people are in a fix. Some who may also be under the debris, and that is something we are trying to find out from the authorities. There you see rescue operations have already begun, and the authorities that are trying to take control of the situation. In fact, the weather conditions that are rather adding further trouble as far as these rescue operations are concerned, and the rains that have lashed several of these regions. This scary cloudburst that has caused water currents so strong that there you see locals who are indoors, and some of them who are finding it very difficult even when it comes to evacuation. Mir Farid, I believe, is back with us. Mir, if you are able to hear me, please give us a sense of what's happening on the ground, whether the rescue operations have begun, any casualties have been reported, what is happening there?
Well, a lot of damage to property, but thankfully as of now we're not hearing of any casualty, but things are on the edge in many ways because the situation is bad. It's raining incessantly across Jammu and Kashmir, especially if we talk of the Jammu region. Rains have been relentless, non-stop. Flash floods triggered by cloudbursts are happening, and especially the mountainous belts, the people living there are in trouble because the cloudbursts, the flash floods are coming through these areas and damaging property. Already flood alert at various levels. Major rivers are flowing above the danger mark, and non-stop advisories from the authorities, from the government, to the local, to the people living in low-lying areas and to the people living in higher reaches to be very cautious, adhere to government advisories and remain alert. So right now also I can tell you it's raining across Jammu and Kashmir, and in Doda, especially in the Gando area, there has been damage to property because of flash floods, but authorities trying their best to reach out to people. So far, as I said, no casualties, but as I said, things bad, and Met IMD has predicted more heavy rainfall for at least next 12 hours across Jammu and Kashmir. Back to you.
All right, Mir, many thanks for getting us the latest. Of course, we'll keep coming back to you for further updates. The situation not looking good, and the locals who are also struggling between what is happening on the ground, massive damage to property, as you've said, but thankfully no casualties have been reported so far. We are hoping the situation remains as is.